a sailor's life for me. Anytime a cabin ports are swinging for me. Yeah, I was a sailor. Engines on my on the deck under the midday sun. Dancing on my top of the deck in the midday sun. Yes, I was a sailor's life for me. Sailing the seven seas from Cornwall, Dartmouth, that's the sea. Cornwall, Dartmouth, I sailed the seven seas.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and hope you enjoyed that sunrise. Another beautiful morning out here on the bay. It's a little bit overcast this morning. We got off anchor and got moving at 6 a.m. this morning, so it was an early morning, and all went well. There was a barge coming into the channel, but he really wasn't moving all that fast, and we managed to get around him without any problems. Besides that, yeah, nothing, no real incidents to note. Everything was running fine. Yeah, we're making our way towards Atlantic Yacht Basin first. That's going to be our first stop. Take on some fuel there. We need some fuel. And from there we will either go across there's a free wall just after the Great Bridge, so we'll either go across there, and if that's not available, we'll ask them if they got room for us and maybe stay there, and who knows. But one thing I know is we won't be backtracking. So there's a couple of places we can go, and we can either continue on, find an anchorage somewhere, do whatever. But that's the plan for today. Running over to Atlantic Yacht Basin first, take on some fuel, some water, and I'll see what our levels are, our black water levels are. We might pump out too at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think we need to, but just in case, who knows. But that's about it. Nothing significant. The winds are a little bit stronger today than they were yesterday, so makes it a little bit more of a challenge for us, but not much. It's no big deal really. Tropical horizons can handle this kind of weather just fine, and the bay's a little choppy because of that wind. Looks like the wind's coming out of the southeast, a little bit higher than what was predicted, but that's no big deal. So big things to note today is we will be going through Norfolk, Virginia, which is the largest American naval base. So always fun to go through Norfolk. I don't know if I have to take a look at whether New York Harbor or Norfolk is busier. I'd say New York Harbor is busier with a lot of pleasure boaters and ferry traffic. Norfolk has commercial traffic. It's got some cruise traffic, but it's not anywhere near as busy as New York Harbor. The only thing that gets a little tricky with Norfolk is when you do have military ships coming in, there's a perimeter that has to be kept around those ships as they're making their way into port. So that's the only thing that we really get concerned about. Besides that, it's really a non-issue, but you get to see a whole lot of really cool ships. It's really interesting. I always love going through Norfolk. Anyways, my birthplace, Norfolk. So kind of a fun place to get through, and now we get there every year. So it's always fun to go through there. Besides that, we won't be stopping in Norfolk this time. We'll be continuing on past Norfolk. Who knows, maybe in the spring we'll stop by Norfolk when we come through again. It's also a beautiful city. They've done a lot to the downtown core. There's a really neat walking trail. There's a gorgeous Japanese Oriental garden. It's just beautiful. And then there's all sorts of museums and everything else to see down there as well. So it's become it is quite the nice stop to make when you're coming through. So for those of you who are boaters and are traveling by boat, highly recommend making a stop at Norfolk, or you can stop at Portsmouth, historic Portsmouth,
183 magnetic,
which is just across the river from Norfolk, and there is a ferry that will take you into downtown Norfolk from Portsmouth. So that's another good stop. But Waterside Marina, if they got the space for you, that's a good place for you to stop when you're coming through Norfolk. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm going to sign out and turn the camera around, let you experience morning on the bay from the wheelhouse out. Welcome back to the wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and we are still making our way towards Norfolk. Have an estimated arrival of about 2:45, and that's only estimated. We got to get through a lock and a lift bridge first before we make our way. And there's a whole bunch of other bridges that we got to get through. So we'll see. Getting word on the radio that there's some military training going on and some restricted areas, and it looks like we might actually be getting close to. We'll see. Hopefully it's not an area that that I've got us routed us going through. There's a small boat channel that comes into Norfolk that goes around a training area, so hopefully it's not there. If it is, I've got my radio set for channel 83 Alpha, which the military is on, and channel 16 is the other radio that's on that one. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for whatever's going on there, and hopefully we don't have to deviate, but if we do, we do. It's not the end of the world. And let's about it. Besides that, pretty quiet here on the bay. It's a little chilly, but that's okay. It's overcast. Again, that's not a big deal either. It's kind of nice. The bay is just kind of calm right now, so we'll take it. Winds have died down a little bit. They've shifted now more towards the southwest. So, anyways, that's what's going on there. And besides that, we're just, like I said, slowly making our way around. Nothing else to report. Just another day on the bay. We're on the wheelhouse end. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and thought I'd give you this update before we actually enter Norfolk. We are fastly approaching Norfolk. We've got Fort Monroe that's over just off our starboard bow, and we're slowly making our way in. There's quite a few vessels. I'm seeing quite a lot on AIS right now, so with that being said, it's going to require my concentration. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys get a view out of the pilot house windows here, and you can see what I see from the wheelhouse. You'll see directly ahead of us. It's a little bit hazy today, but directly ahead of us there's the commercial shipyards, and then past that we'll go through the some of the naval shipyards. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a busy day here in Norfolk, and should be a lot of activity going on. We have passed that area that was set aside for military training, so nobody shot at us. We didn't see anything, so obviously we weren't in that same area, and everything's going just fine. Besides that, there's just some sailboats here that are kind of heading the same way that we are. There's one of them that's heading the opposite direction, but pretty much everybody here is trying to make their way south, I think. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll turn the camera around, and you can have a look at and see what I see on our way through Norfolk, Virginia, largest naval base in the U.S. All right, from the wheelhouse out.
I'm still standing here, waiting for my honey. Hope she will come for having much fun, but she's not here, so I drink another beer. Throw it all away. Throw it all. Throw it all. Still standing alone, talking to my own, singing the blues by girl that moves. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Throw it all away. Throw it all. sad. Bury all my wish. Say how she miss. What a gift for a kiss. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and you got to see a nice little dredge that we went by. It's probably one of the biggest dredging operations we've actually gone by. And all at the same time, an outgoing freighter and a tug and everything else. So that was a little stressful, but anyways, we made our way through it, no problems. Everybody kind of knows what to do, and it all works out, I guess, in the end. Well, as you can see, it did. Anyways, we're coming up here on the Naval Supply Terminal. I'll hand the camera over to Commodore Karen, and she'll get some footage of it for you. And we'll go from there. All right, from the Wheelhouse out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and it's been a long day. We had a couple of long waits at some of the docks, some of the bridges. You can tell I'm tired. So today we had a moving time of 10 hours 48 minutes. Total time of our run has been just around 12 hours, and 62.1 nautical miles is what we ran. Average speed of 5.7 knots. We took on some fuel over at Atlantic Yacht Basin, and right now we're just over on the Great Bridge free wall, just opposite Atlantic Yacht Basin, where we're going to stay for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll make our way. Who knows how far we're going to get, whether we're going to stop North River at the anchorage, or whether we continue across the Albemarle. We'll see what the weather brings, see how we're feeling, and we'll take it from there. If we continue across the Albemarle, we'll probably anchor on just around the Alligator River swing bridge, and go from there. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Yeah, it's been a day, long day, and I'm glad to be stopped and tied up right now, and tomorrow's going to be an easy push off. We're on this beautiful dock, and it doesn't cost us a cent, so I appreciate that from the people here of Great Bridge, Virginia, and we're on our way. We're out of the Chesapeake now officially, and we've started the Atlantic Intercoastal. So that's it for now from the Wheelhouse out.
Well, I was a sailor, sailing the seven seas. Well, sailing all day long and sleeping in my bunk at night.